Hi guys, Levi here at Motor Masters. Want to take a second to talk about this vehicle, why it's here, what we're doing to fix it, and then how we're going to prevent this type of issue from happening in the future. This vehicle's here because it had a bunch of random electrical issues that seemingly popped up out of nowhere. One of the first things we do in those situations is we look over the wiring harness to make sure that there's no rodent damage or any kind of damage to the wiring period that will be causing those kinds of issues, because rodent damage here in this area is actually very prevalent. It's something that we actually work hard to try to prevent, and then we are fixing it constantly. So one of the things that we looked for whenever this vehicle got here was the wiring on the main engine harness. It had multiple DTCs that were related to some of the stuff on the inside of the vehicle and the outside of the vehicle. One of the things we found right off the bat was that the wiring harness up here had a little bit of damage to it. Not just that, but if you look down in here, you can see where the rodents had been actually storing acorns and all kinds of other nuts. It's a good indication that they've gotten to chewing on things. They specifically like the insulation in the wires, which is why they chew on it, and it causes shorts, which can cause to all kinds of module damage and can lead to really expensive repairs very quickly. One of the things we recommend people do whenever they have these types of situations happen, where they're having rodents enter their engine bay frequently, is actually using something called fox urine granules, where we put them in a small sack. We tie it off here somewhere off in the upper part of the engine bay where it's not going to get hot, and it makes the rodents believe that there's actually a fox living near your engine bay, and will deter them from coming into your engine bay without any kind of lethal methods. So it's one of the things that we really like to do for our customers here whenever they start showing signs of having rodent damage in their engine bay, is getting some of those fox urine granules somewhere inside the engine bay tied off, so that the rodents don't continue to come in and chew up the wiring harness even after we've done a repair, which will lead you right back to where you kind of started. So that's why we're doing this. That's what we're going to do to fix it. We're going to fix all the wiring damage. We're going to end up having to replace a module on this one, unfortunately, because they ended up shorting out the module in the process. But then we're going to go ahead and get the urine granules in here so that we don't have any more issues with this, and this customer should be good for a while.